going on, guys, and welcome back to the Rep Show, where movies and entertainment are our reputation. So Wonder Woman 1984, or WW84 for short, was directed by Patty Jenkins, and it tells the story of a mysterious small statue that grants wishes, which comes with a terrible price, which prompts Wonder Woman to face two dangerous foes before it's too late. Alright, ever since this movie has been announced to its true date, we finally got a date that it came out. It came out on Christmas Day, which was originally supposed to be out this summer, but, the pandemic happened and the rest is history. But I've been hearing highs and lows, which is why I've been kind of hesitant. I was going to see it no matter what. But Rotten Tomatoes has a 65% rating on it, and Audiences has a 73% rating. That's not bad. But it's not as good as what the first one got, which was 93% from Rotten Tomatoes and 84% from audience members. So that's kind of saying something here. Not that this review is going to be completely down on it. I did enjoy it. It does have its faults, but let's get into the positives first, as usual. The film. It had a very strong feeling to it. It was very emotional, had a very emotional tone to it. Not as much as the first, I felt, but it had its moments. It had its strong merits to it. And that fell all on the character's shoulders. We get the likes of the very lovely and talented Gal Gadot as Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, who pretty much stole my heart. She was amazing. Not even close to amazing. More astonishing. That's probably the appropriate word. She made sure you felt every emotion, every aspiration. This was definitely Wonder Woman's movie. Most movies like this focuses on everything and it goes back and forth, like in Batman v Superman and Justice League and all them. It feels more her movie than anything else. Wonder Woman 1984 is definitely Wonder Woman's movie. And Gal Gadot's performance definitely assures that. You feel every tribulation, pain, depth, while still maintaining that strong, powerful essence. This was Gal Gadot's movie. She was amazing. She stole my heart. She was so terrific in this movie. She stole my heart, literally. I bought an engagement ring. It's around here somewhere. We also get Chris Pine, who returns from the first one as Steve Rogers, who was Diana's love, and spoiler for the first one. If you hadn't seen the first one, spoiler coming. Everybody knows that has seen it. His character dies off in the first one. And it was a pretty cool way that they brought him back in this. I'm not going to tell you what happened. This is a new movie, spoiler free. But it was pretty cool how they brought him back. But there was some funny moments where, since he was in a different timeline, the first one took place in WW1, World War I. This was 66 years later. So there's a lot for him to get caught up on. And you've seen this in the trailer where him and Diana was roaming the streets and going up and down escalators, and her showing him, oh, that's just a trash can. Oh, this is a newer car. This is that. This is how things are run. So it was all new to him, and that kind of added a little bit of a comic aspect to it. But only for that moment. And I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty funny. And you also get the villains played by Pedro Pascal and Kristen Wiig. Pedro Pascal plays Maxwell Lord. And he was pretty cool in it. And he also was in that Mandalorian show, which I don't really watch, but I heard it was pretty good. And his performance in that show pretty much matches in this movie. So a lot of people were saying the same thing, comparing his performance as being the same is really great. And I agree. Even though I never watched that Mandalorian show, whatever, don't hate me. But I thought he was pretty cool in this. His performance was pretty solid. And Kristen Wiig, she usually plays these kind of funny parts. And it was interesting to see her in such a vulnerable yet kind of villainous role. But the thing about these villains, without getting anything away, they do have vulnerable sides to them, that's for sure. I can't say any more than that without giving anything away. But you do feel for these characters. They're not like other villains. They're not like your typical villains, which even added to the movie for me. And the story was good. You have this mysterious statue that grants wishes that's actually a part of Diana Prince's past. And you get this whole backstory on what this thing is all about. And it was pretty cool. You know, it grants you wishes, but it comes with a terrible price. Like that saying goes, nothing in life is for free. And it kind of gave off a Wishmaster sort of vibe to it. Because in that film, the Wishmaster would grant you a wish, but in a very, very deadly, you'd meet a very, very deadly end. So basically in this film, things just starts going all chaotic. And of course, Wonder Woman steps in and be's the hero. Simple as that. And the whole giving up your happiness to save many. You know, giving up your own happiness to save many. That message was definitely clear, and it was very sad, but at the same time, it was a lesson. It was a very good lesson to be taught. Plus, you get the whole 80s vibe, of course, the fashion, the style, even the hair, like the spiky hairdos and stuff. You definitely get plenty of that in this. The effects was decent. The action scenes was pretty cool. I do have a little bit of a problem, but I'll get to that here in a minute. But the action scenes, the effects, was pretty decent. You know, it didn't look cheesy. It looked really good, especially when she was roping on that lightning in the air with her lasso of truth. That one was pretty cool. You've seen that in the trailer, so I'm not giving anything away. But it definitely has that in it, and it was pretty astonishing. It was pretty amazing. It's very beautifully done. And speaking about the action, fortunately, it's sliding into the negatives. There wasn't much there. It wasn't much to rope me in like the first one. The action just seemed a little dull. And that's one of the complaints that many people have with this. It felt more like a drama, and because of that, the tone and pacing really dragged for me. Yes, the movie dealt mostly with Diana Prince and Steve Rogers. I get that. It added humanity to him, and it gave him a sense of vulnerability, which you want. But I don't know. It just seemed like it dragged on. Like the first one was perfect for me. That one had plenty of heart and still the same type of vulnerability, but it had more action in it. It balanced out more for me. This one, it just kind of seemed to tip a little more to the left. It just didn't hook me as much as the first one did. That being said, despite that, WW84 or Wonder Woman 1984 still has plenty of heart and is still enjoyable. It's a sweet delight. So, Wonder Woman 1984 or WW84, your choice. What did you think of it? Have you seen it yet? Did you like the story? Did you like this one? Or did you like the first one better? Or did you like any of the other DC movies? What's your answer? Leave me your comment down below and give me your answer. Give me your comments. Stay tuned for more videos and reviews coming soon. Like, subscribe, and comment if you hadn't already. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And make sure to join me on the next one. And as always, peace the Reptilians.